Well, that triple-digit weather over the weekend sure was memorable. Now, the rain is needed as well. The weather, of course, changing very quickly around here. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us at 4 o'clock. I'm Tom Green.
And I'm Kim Christensen. Many people are saying about time, right?
Yeah.
Right now, the 9 News Weather Impact Team is tracking these storms this afternoon. Taking a live look at the radar. Yeah, it's got a lot of green, a lot of red, all kinds of good colors as we head into the evening hours.
A couple hours ago, we did see some of the storms roll through. This is the view from Lookout Mountain and Golden, and you could see some of the storm clouds on their way. And once it did get to downtown, well, at least downtown saw some really good rain. A brief downpour right here at the station as well, outside of Spear and Logan. Many people seeing that rain, and the lack of rain, Kathy Sabin, quite a story these last couple of months. We've been looking for it. We certainly need it.
An unusually warm and dry July coming off that record heat over the weekend. Nice to see temperatures in the 80s today and also those beneficial rain showers. The threat for severe weather growing over southern and eastern Colorado. But for now, gentle showers coming off the foothills into Denver. A little bit of wind, a little bit of lightning, and the coolest day of the week is coming up tomorrow. You're going to love the temperatures we have for you tomorrow, something we haven't seen in quite some time. And now with that rain shower passing through DIA down to 70 degrees after a high of 89, 86 in Lyman, 82 in Greeley and Fort Collins. Winds picking up a little bit out of the northeast. That's transferring in some of that low-level moisture for thunderstorms. They developed in the foothills and they're tracking east. They went severe into Colorado Springs, and this cell outside of La Junta continues severe until about 3:40. Well, it's going to be extended out past that, obviously, as we're already into the 4 o'clock hour. From 3:45 to 4:30 now as it tracks toward the southeast into the Ordway and La Junta areas. That one has some penny-sized hail with it. Showers coming into Denver and also up outside of the Greeley area, Fort Morgan and Byers. And we're also seeing lightning detection, showing some pretty good lightning as these storms are tracking off toward the east and toward the south. This is a trend that will continue for the next few hours as we remain in that marginal outlook for strong, if not severe, storms tonight. Temperatures comfortable, though, 70s and 80s until the sun sets tonight. So we're going to talk much more about the coolest day of the week coming up tomorrow and the potential for more rain. That's in our weather forecast in just a bit.
And those thunderstorms we were talking about did cause a ground delay out at DIA. It started just after 2 o'clock. It just lasted until the top of the hour. They've removed it at 4. FlightAware, though, says there have been more than 300 delays already out at DIA today.
We're following some breaking news in Centennial at this hour. Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office has said that the area of East Smoky Hill Road and Waco Street are closed because of a crash involving a car and a motorcycle. We know that one person died. We're working to learn more on which driver was killed. Right now, there's a pretty big traffic closure there, though. Both directions of East Smoky Hill are shut down from Tower Road to Telluride Street. It's expected to stay that way for hours. We'll bring you updates as we learn more.
We turn now to a small family-run nonprofit that helps animals. Well, now they're asking for help because a fire destroyed the storage unit that was holding much of their supplies.
This happened on Sunday night at Public Storage on South Packer Road near Bellevue in Arapahoe County, and that's where we find 9 News reporter Jaleesa Irizarry. She's joining us live with the latest.
Yeah, this fire impacted dozens of storage units. You can see some of the damage to the roof behind me. And one of those units was rented by a small nonprofit, and they tell me they lost 100% of their supplies that night. Sometimes it takes a different perspective to understand pain. Today, it's a drone shot of destruction CO Power hasn't seen up close.
Not yet, no.
He doesn't need to understand what he lost.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just all gone.
On Sunday night, South Metro fire crews were called to a public storage on South Parker Road. Officials say the fire spread through the building's attic space and got into more than 30 units, including Power's nonprofits.
My heart just kind of sunk because that's a lot of our rescue just completely destroyed.
Power and his family run Trevor's Animal Rescue, a small nonprofit based out of Parker that saves dogs and cats from euthanasia. The group fosters these pets until they find owners. All the supplies to do that were inside their storage unit.
Different crates, leashes, collars, puppy playpens, cat towers. We're completely foster based, so we don't have like a shelter or anything. We can't pull more dogs or cats off euthanasia lists until we know we have the supplies we can give to the fosters for them to take care of.
But just as fast as fear set in, so did relief. Community members quickly set up donation drop-off locations to help replace the supplies they never expected to lose.
Yeah, I mean, this wasn't on our bingo card for sure.
Power can laugh, because while there's a lot of grief in what happened, there's also gratitude.
We find a way to make it work, and with the support from the community, it's made it a lot easier than going it alone, for sure.
Power and his family are still blown away from all the kindness from the community. Now, we did reach out to South Metro Fire, and they say the fire marshal has closed their investigation in this case, and the cause of the fire is deemed as undetermined. Reporting in Arapahoe County, Jaleesa Rosari, 9 News.
Jaleesa, it's nice, though, when so many people know a group's mission and immediately step up, knowing their work.
Yeah, if you look at their Facebook page, hundreds of shares throughout their Facebook page of people trying to get all the supplies these individuals need. So definitely a large group effort here.
All right. And people care about animals, and they're fostering, doing the good work. All right. Thank you, Jaleesa. West Metro Fire says an accidental grease fire quickly spread at a Denny's on Union and 6th Avenue this morning. Sky 9 flew over the restaurant when the smoke was still coming out of the building. West Metro said that fire spread to the attic, caused extensive damage to the kitchen and attic space. Everyone did get out safely, though. No one was hurt.
The Centers for Disease Control is sending a team of 9 people to our state trying to help manage the bird flu outbreak here in Colorado. So far, our state has 5 confirmed infections. The state health department says that all of the cases are in workers at a commercial egg-laying operation in northeastern Colorado. Last week, the state reported an outbreak of avian flu in Weld County. Health officials say it is still safe to eat properly handled and cooked poultry products. Well, in just a few minutes, our 9 News medical expert, Dr. Pyle Coley, is going to join us, telling us more about the symptoms of bird flu to keep an eye out for. And also coming up at 4:30, Kevin Vaughn's report. He's been talking with Colorado egg producers about the impact to the industry and to egg prices.
Democratic New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez has been convicted on all charges in a sweeping federal corruption trial. A New York jury found him guilty on 16 counts, including taking bribes from the Egyptian government in exchange for millions in U.S. military aid. Menendez had insisted that the money was legally earned. The Senate Majority Leader and several other Democrats are asking him to resign. Menendez has his sentencing set for October. It is day 2 of the Republican National Convention, and the delegates are rallying around their new ticket.
Of course, people at the convention continuing to weigh in on former President Trump's choice of running mate as J.D. Vance. Here's NBC's Alice Barr with more from Milwaukee.
An energized crowd at the Republican National Convention celebrating the party's newly announced ticket after former President Trump appeared alongside his running mate, 39-year-old Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, the first millennial vice presidential nominee from a major party. He went to Yale Law School with one-time presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy. What do you think is the future of the Republican Party with him on the ticket?
Look, I think that the future of the Republican Party is we're the party of success, and success is unifying.
Senator Vance walking the convention floor today. The first-time senator and author of a best-selling memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, was once a fierce Trump critic.
I can't stomach Trump. I think that he's noxious and is leading the white working class to a very dark place.
Now a staunch America First ally.
President Trump was a great president, and he changed my mind.
Democrats labeling Vance a MAGA extremist who opposes abortion rights and backs the former president's false claims of a stolen 2020 election.
He's a clone of Trump on the issues.
President Biden resumes campaigning today, addressing the NAACP convention in Nevada. That after a pause following the attempted assassination of former President Trump, adding new weight to today's convention theme, Make America Safe Again, with a focus on border security and crime, and a promised shift in tone. Florida Senator Rick Scott is speaking tonight. What do you want to see in terms of political rhetoric?
I think we all want this country to come together, start solving the problems of the country.
Also on tonight's program, Nikki Haley, the once bitter Trump rival, a last-minute addition. In Milwaukee, Alice Barr, NBC News.
course, NBC will have more coverage on nightly news and throughout the night from the convention floor. Then tonight on Next with Kyle Clark, Marshall Zellinger will bring us more on Trump's plan for public land use, and that includes oil and gas restrictions. Tonight's a big night, the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on tap down in Texas with Ryan McMahon representing Colorado at the Midsummer Classic.
He's our only one. So
He's
we'll cheer him
one.
on.
It's him.
As is tradition, the Home Run Derby is held the night before the All-Star Game. And last night, four-time Grammy-nominated country singer Ingrid Andress, who is a Highlands Ranch native, performed the national anthem. And unfortunately, her performance went viral for all the wrong reasons, with many on social media criticizing her. And today, Andress released a statement about her rendition last night. She posted on social media saying in part, quote, "I was drunk last night. I'm checking myself into a facility today to get the help I need. That was not me last night. I apologize to MLB, all the fans, and this country I love so much for that rendition." She is scheduled to perform in Denver at the Globe Hall a week from tomorrow. However, the website shows tickets are not on sale anymore.
Yeah, that is confirmed now that show will not take place. So that show was to coincide next Wednesday with the release of her song called Colorado 9, about the highway going up north there. But she, it's not debatable. Her performance was terrible, and she knew it, and it was a rough night. Her connections here to Colorado, her father worked for the Rockies for 8 years in their strength and conditioning department, and she went to Rock Canyon High School. And all you can say is that you really hope that she gets the help she needs, because she's had the talent to be nominated for Grammys.
Yes.
She's had the talent to be asked to sing at a big event like this, but she clearly was not capable of delivering on that talent last night, and hopefully she does get help.
Yeah, it's actually really sad, and especially when it's easy for everyone to just go there commenting
immediately
on someone's performance.
Yeah.
And but it's really proud of her for coming out so soon and saying what she did and owning it.
Yeah, and we'll have to see where her life and where her career moves from here. But she was in front of a lot of people last night who now know her name for a variety of reasons. Some beforehand, many afterwards. But people will be following.
Maybe it'll be a turning point in the right direction.
We'll see.
Folsom Field's new scoreboard, which they desperately needed, is getting all the final touches. It's big. It's bold. The Buffs' Twitter account posted this picture of the crews putting the logo on it. The scoreboard will get its first use when CU kicks off the season, hosting North Dakota State 44 days from today. It's a big deal. Scoreboard makes a big difference of the experience.
Yeah,
it does.
I'm so busy counting down, though. Counting down to the Olympics. I'm counting down to the new scoreboard.
And when is training camp begin for the Broncos?
I'm counting down to that, too.
And are you counting down for tomorrow?
What's going on tomorrow?
Just tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm counting down. One day left
down.
until tomorrow.
Friday?
Yeah.
Let's count down to Friday.
I'll get there.